CBS Young and the Restless Spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is a beautifully chaotic day, and we are absolutely vibrating with energy because the tea we are serving today is piping hot and ready to scald. Grab your iced coffees and strap in because we are diving deep into the absolute madness of Genoa City. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands, walking through the aisles of Target looking like an absolute maniac because I just had to jump on here and vent. I was mid-skincare this morning, literally smeared a charcoal mask all over my white rug when this thought hit my brain and I genuinely had to yeet my phone across the room because I am so unwell. We need to talk about the absolute cinematic mayhem of villain redemptions in Genoa City. And specifically, we need to talk about the absolute missed opportunity that is Matt Clark's fake amnesia. Send help. My soul has actually left my body just thinking about the sheer audacity of the writers right now. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let's look at the history of this town, because bestie, be for real right now, the people in Genoa City have the memories of goldfish. We have seen some of the most unhinged, diabolical, straight up terrifying villains get completely redeemed and turned into these misunderstood, brooding heroes. And I am personally offended by how easily everyone just moves on. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, let's talk about Adam Newman. I am literally hyperventilating right now, just thinking about his past. This man let Sharon Newman, the love of his life, his absolute soulmate, believe that her baby was dead. He let her grieve. He let her spiral. He orchestrated this entire horrific psychological masterpiece of trauma, which is honestly so unhinged. And now he's walking around town playing the good guy. He's out here in Las Vegas trying to save Nick from a fentanyl overdose, acting like he's the moral compass of the family. I cannot even. He's playing the devoted partner to Chelsea, the concerned brother, the misunderstood genius. And we are just supposed to forget the baby stealing era? They are officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but don't even get me started on the vibes with Chelsea Lawson. Wait, my ring light is literally flickering like a haunted Victorian mansion. Okay, fixed it. Back to the tea. Chelsea, the woman who is currently clutching her pearls and acting like the absolute model of virtue while calling out Victor for using AI evidence against Phyllis. Like, ma'am, excuse me? Are we just going to casually gloss over the fact that she straight up assaulted Billy Abbott? Or the time she tried to rob Lauren Fenmore Baldwin without a single ounce of hesitation? She was a literal con artist who terrorized people, and now she's giving us these high and mighty lectures on ethics and morality? Bestie, I am spiraling over these choices. It's giving major I cannot even energy. I literally had to scream into a pillow when she showed up in Vegas, acting all concerned and righteous. And wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Let's talk about Michael Baldwin. Genuinely, straight up Michael Baldwin. The man who is currently running around the GCAC, exhausting himself trying to save Phyllis from her own destructive tendencies and trying to play the noble peacemaker between Phyllis and Christine Romolotti. Christine, the very same woman that Michael sexually harassed and actively tried to assault back in the day. He was a literal predator, an absolute menace to society, and he terrorized Christine in ways that still give me nightmares. And now they are good friends? They share coffee and legal advice? I am clutching my chest because I am literally too unwell to handle the gravity of these events. How do you go from literally breaking through a wall to attack a woman to being her trusted confidant? The stakes are astronomical, and my grip on reality is slipping. But genuinely, the absolute king of getting away with literal crimes against humanity is Victor Newman. I am calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear, but Victor has been nuclear since the 1980s. This man is currently sitting in his office, acting like a protective patriarch, while weighing whether to pay Patty Williams $2 million for Matt Clark's location, all while judging Nick for his addiction. But let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Victor Newman literally locked a romantic rival in a cage and fed him rats. Rats, you guys. He orchestrated massive, life-threatening attacks on Phyllis and Jack Abbott. He has committed countless, unquantifiable economic crimes. He has manipulated his children's lives to the point of psychological ruin, and yet he is still just a selfish, arrogant bleep who gets to sit on his throne at Newman Enterprises and judge everyone else. You know exactly what I mean. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because the hypocrisy is actually burning my retinas. So this brings me to the absolute existential crisis I am having over Matt Clark right now. Basically, Matt is currently faking amnesia after Noah Newman literally beat him to a pulp. He's pretending he doesn't remember who he is to manipulate the entire town. He's rejecting Patty Williams, which, by the way, triggered her so hard, she's now extorting Victor for $2 million. But that's a whole other story, and he's just using this memory loss as a temporary game. But why? Why not make his amnesia permanent? If I were in charge of writing this show, if I had the pen, I would straight up make Matt's amnesia real and lasting. Just leave him exactly as he is right now, a blank slate. Think about the cinematic drama of it all. If we can forgive Adam for the baby trauma, if we can forgive Chelsea for the assaults and robberies, if we can forgive Michael for being a literal predator, and if we let Victor get away with feeding people rats, why can't Matt Clark get a genuine redemption arc? I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this missed opportunity. Here is exactly how it needs to go down. Are you listening? Because I am spilling all the tea right now. We need to get Matt a ridiculously good, high-hold lawyer. Someone slick, someone who can walk into a courtroom and deliver a monologue that deserves an Emmy. This lawyer needs to successfully argue for his complete release based on the fact that you cannot legally or morally punish a man who has absolutely zero recollection of his past misdeeds. If his brain is wiped, if the Matt Clark who terrorized Nick and Sharon is effectively dead, how can the court penalize this new, innocent entity? It's a legal loophole that would send Christine and Michael into an absolute tailspin, and I am totally living for it. Imagine the chaos. Imagine Noah, who just busted his knuckles open, punching Matt in the face, having to look at this man who genuinely, innocently does not understand why this kid hates him. Imagine Nick recovering from his horrific car crash, having to face his ultimate tormentor, only to find a guy who is basically a confused golden retriever. It would be a messy, unfiltered, emotional train wreck. Matt would have the chance to slowly, painfully build his image back up as a truly changed man. He would have to navigate a town where literally everyone wants him dead, but he has no idea why. He'd be walking into Crimson Lights to order a latte, and Sharon would drop a glass pitcher in terror, and he'd just be like, "Did I do something wrong? I am deceased." I know it sounds like a massive undertaking. It's hard to redeem a character who has caused this much profound trauma. But bestie, look at the precedent. The lore of Genoa City is built on the bones of redeemed monsters. Keeping Matt in a state of permanent amnesia would be so incredibly rewarding for the storyline. It would force the Newmans to confront their own hypocrisy. Victor would have to look at a man who is legally innocent now, while Victor himself carries decades of unpunished crimes. Adam would have to look at Matt and see a mirror of his own second chances. Chelsea would have to reconcile her own dark past with Matt's blank future. Did I mention my iced coffee is literally sweating all over my car console right now? I don't even care. This is more important. We are invested. If they just let Matt fake it, he's just going to end up in jail or dead, and it's just another Tuesday in Genoa City. But if they make it real, if they commit to the bit, the psychological stakes would be astronomical. It would be a masterclass in character study. We'd get to watch a villain be born again and actually choose to be good, while the heroes of the town act like absolute villains trying to destroy him for things he doesn't remember doing. I am literally begging the universe to make this happen, manifesting this plot twist with my entire soul. The sheer audacity of the writers to not take this route is personally attacking me. I am going to be thinking about this until 4 a.m., sending unhinged voice notes to the group chat because I am not okay. This is my entire personality now. Matt Clark's permanent amnesia redemption arc is the hill I will gladly perish on. Okay, I'm out of breath. I need to go buy more charcoal masks. Bye, besties.